I lost some brother, I lost my mind. Then a nigga did that time. I like a fin, but it ain't my time. Can't tell me how you waste your time. That shit on Lord, that shit ain't me. My pockets too full, I'm clutching the E. They want me dead, can't D.I.E. I drop the low, let me in the street.
This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. The Tide head coach told me this running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered. Each and every week, we see the chemistry grow between...
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. The returner will field it and bring it back. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Martin. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Gators will line up to punt it away. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target.
Makes the catch, and he's free. The 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And man, this QB has been fun to watch, and another great start to the football game. We've seen him be successful throughout the year. Now, to start the game, a touchdown pass. This guy is so good, man. I know he's not in the playoff conversation, but the conversation for best players in college football, he showed up every week. He's been so good. His numbers have been good. And when you play this guy, all eyes are on him trying to stop the quarterback.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many...
There he goes. Oh, he got loose. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickens. Quick step and go. There's a crease. defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bama! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. What a first quarter they've already put together, up 21-3 and going for more. And some room to work. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Russell. Looking deep. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Looking for room. It's Dickens. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Russell. He's going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, the offense is...
Here comes that Alabama offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds.
And that's a hard thing to do as a receiver, but because you want to catch the football, you want to get upfield and make more yards, but sometimes you got to realize, I just got to toe tap that thing. I just got to get one in, get the completion. That was a missed opportunity right there.
Complete to the right, and he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter, relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Keelan Russell. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Russell from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Throwing Russell. Pulls it in. It's Sanders. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Russell. Complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
They just keep firing. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Breaks into the open. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Tight end finds a soft spot, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown tie! That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Russell. Grabbed behind the line. It's a fumble on the play. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Makes the catch, it's Rodgers. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Again, it's Russell. This time he's got his man. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Takes the handoff. It's Dickens. There's some room. Touchdown, Alabama! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. That's his third touchdown of the game, and give him 16 on the year.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to him. Play is stopped as they check on an injured Gator. That is their junior defensive end, and they hope he's just rattled momentarily. Holly Rowe will update his condition in a bit. The Crimson Tide a few inches away from converting on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Dickens. Across the 45. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. It's complete on the right side. Across the 25, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, they got it mixed up.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
Russell on play action. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keelan Russell fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Makes the grab in the corner.
And this tight end after that touchdown continues to have his way for the defense, and there was nobody even around him, close to him in the end zone, David. He just found the zone. He put his hand up. Quarterback, that was easy for him to see, but inexplicably bad coverage on the back end by the defense.
I mean, that was basically routes on air. Wide open. And this guy, it's not like he's a bum. This dude's been...
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dickens. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Now on the move. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Throwing Russell. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really shown you he can do all things on the football field.
From the red zone, it's Dickens. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll try the right side. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off.
A live look at D.W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, Coach DeBoer told me pregame. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Tackled and brought down right at... So Alabama's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking for space. It's Dickens. Turning it on. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Now here's Russell. Rushes on him. Complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Alabama pushing the tempo. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly, they had receivers winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside. That
maybe some room here. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
We're only in the opening drive here, guys. He's already making his mark in this game. He is so dynamic from the running back position, and it's obvious in their game plan and what it entails. They are going to force feed him the rock and just wear this defense down.
They'll ride the hot hand. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. Looking for the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bama! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
what a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. On the move, he fires. Finds a man on the right. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. And with that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. The run inside. It's Dickens. Spins away. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. Going to the run, it's Dickens. Finding some room. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Sends it back in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush. And
he surges across the line. Touchdown Tide!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing it.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They go play action with Russell. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
On the move, it's Dickens. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Russell. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's caught inside the 25. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. They'll run it. It's Dickens.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Snowed under by the defense. It'll be 3rd and long. Russell. Scrambling away. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short.
I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that 3rd down, but there's the DB in the open field. Nice job rallying to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for the offense, 4th and short.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 20th of the season. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after. Play for his offenses, and that's 25.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Keelan Russell unloads to the wideout, working the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Back to pass, it's Russell. Fires it down the seam. Grabs it inside the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They want to finish. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it. Might have a chance. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Look out, he's got room. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making checks. Handoff from the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to...
There he goes. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And the stomping has commenced. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Tight end now in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Again, it's Russell. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was...
Touchdown, Bama! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. Russell on play action. Under fire. Working on the right. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive and now in business near midfield at the 49. Throwing Russell. Got his man out of the backfield. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Trying play action. Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on 2nd and short.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. The Tide with the 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown Tide! That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm
Bye.